and welcome to the fourth, I think, Java tutorial. And first of all, I want to tell you something about Java. So, as you can see, I have all these indentations, and everything is on a separate line in my code here, but you do not have to do that. If you do this, even, I can make my entire thing be one line and it'll still work perfectly. So just indentations and stuff is to make it look better and more readable, but if you don't want that, then you don't have to even have the imports on the same line as everything else. There we go. Now the entire program is in one line and it will still run perfectly. Still prints out the number that we had it print out last time. Should. Yeah. Okay. Also, I want to show you one more thing. Just gonna undo what I did. Okay, so you actually can put decimals for floats, but you will have to do some. You have to have your decimal stuff, and wait for it to load. And then you have to put F at the end to say that it's a float. And then if you run this, save it, then it'll print out that. So, I think we also might be able to, no, this one, okay. So that's how you do that. So I'm just gonna let you know about something. If you look in one of the default packages in Java, then you can has pi, so you can use that. It has a bunch of different math stuff. It has cosine and sine and tangent and all that stuff. And you can square root stuff that's in here. So you won't have to write your own method for that or anything. You need to use that in your program. Okay. And another thing with that class. So we're actually going to make this maths class extend the default. Wait a second. Let's actually create a new class. Math2. And so then try this again. Okay, so the problem there was that the math class built into Java was a final class. That means it can never be edited. So by any other thing in your program. So I made it extend maths class, which was the one we made, and super is a reference to the class that it extends, and it's taking in the same thing for the main, so it can have that class there. So you can create a method in here, public integer I'm not sure if I talked about random things yet, but just have this create a random integer, next integer, and the maximum will be 30. So now if we go to main and we make a maths reference here, math, and put in 10. Actually, I want to make it math 2. Or I'll just have maths just first. So if I do maths dot, I have to put it in the main statement. Maths dot, then it won't have our method called thing that we put here, but it has the get integer method that we made in maths. Now if we okay, so now it still has everything except it has the thing. So like in Minecraft, for example, there's the entity class, which holds everything that every single entity in the game has, but then like the creeper has its own class, it's entity creeper, and it extends creeper or extends entity, so that'll have everything that the normal entity class does, so but it has extra stuff for just the creeper. So it's just a way to have it so you don't have to write the same code a bunch of times or copy it into every class. So it just makes it easier. Also something that you might not be using, I'll just show you what it is though, or just inform you because I'm not going to do some of the things, so I'll have to quit clips. So you have to have try and catch robot. And what the robot can do is it can like take a screenshot of a certain area on your screen, and you can get the pixel color of a certain pixel on the screen, and you can have it make your computer think that you're pressing a key, or make it think that you're releasing a key, or make it move the mouse, or make it think that you're pressing the mouse, or make it think that you're releasing it, or moving the wheel around, and a couple other things. So that's just another random class that you might be using if you make games, for example. If you want to make a game, and speaking of which, I will be starting the lightweight Java game library 2D game tutorial, and I'll probably have showing how to make a sort of maze game where you can go through and, I don't know, sort of a game where I guess you can just shoot monsters with a bow or something, because I'll think of a couple things that you can do to show you some stuff that Lightweight Java Game Library can do. Okay, so that's oh yeah, one more thing. Also, if you have something reading files of something, you can, if you want it to read something, then it'll return it as a string, and like if you want it to be a float instead, so you can multiply it by other things or something like that, then you can use parse float and put in that string there. And also in another tutorial, I'll just show you how to be using some of the other classes, like ones for reading files. So you can have it read a file and print out all of the numbers in that and do something with them. So that's it for this tutorial. Bye.